Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. Taking in part exchange, we have here today a CX-5 2.2 175 PS. So this was the most powerful model they did in this shape. This is all-wheel drive and it's automatic. So this is presented in Sonic Silver and it's the last of this shape. Now please bear in mind, all the CX-5 diesels from the first production back in 2012, wow, only seems like yesterday, they're all Euro 6, okay, so this is a clean diesel. So if you're in and around London, we travel into London regularly, don't worry, this is ULEZ exempt. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about the car. We didn't supply this car new, but as you can see from the number plate, it was a local dealer. It was actually Master's Mazda, which was slightly closer to the previous owner's house. But Masters have subsequently closed. I think they've been closed for about a year now. So we've inherited some of their customers, who we're very grateful for. And it was very, very nice customers indeed. So the gentleman was very happy with the brand and actually with the dealership, because he has used us for servicing, or actually for recalls in fact, because he had his own garage for servicing, which I've got all the service receipts in the car. So we kind of got acquainted then, decided needed a change. I just wanted a newer car, so he's got away with a CX-5, a very high spec CX-5. So this is Sonic Silver. It's the very last of them. In sort of 6 months after this was registered, you had the newer shape car. But let me say, these are superb value for money, because you'd be looking at about £22,000 for something like this in the newer shape. This is a fraction of that, okay? And this has the same sat-nav unit, same engine, same gearbox, same floor pan. So it's got everything that that model will have, but making a saving, because it is really, you know, a bit of a facelift on the newer car. This has got, as I say, the newer sat-nav, the software, electric handbrake, etc. So in my opinion, I think this is really good value for money. So Sonic Silver, and it's done 30-odd thousand miles now. Last time we had one of these, which was last week, photographed it just down this road here, because this our normal spot, the park keeps getting closed. I don't know why, but it's closed. But we had it about 24 hours. That had done more miles. It was in deep crystal blue. So yeah, hopefully this one will gain a lot of interest as well. Bose stereo, look at that. Look, so you got the nicest centre console. I know this sounds trivial, but it's not. These facelifted cars are quieter, smoother, they've got better insulation. The gear gauges are better quality, the climate control, the sat nav, all that just brings it right up to 2023 or 2017, but it still looks good now. Okay. Yeah, leather seats, electric at the front, memory for the driver's side, heated, Isofix anchorages in the two outer rear seats, all in really great shape. Now, just to let you know, the previous owner said they weren't, like, you know, a young family or anything like that. So I know the gentleman was a keen golfer, and it doesn't really look like this car's had the use of a typical SUV, which is normally quite a hard life. You know, dogs and kids. My son, I don't know how he does it, but he makes a real mess of cars. And look at this, look, got no dog hairs, no signs of a hard life, just probably some golf clubs that have been in here. You got the seats that fold down like so, which is brilliant. Okay, and they fold up just as easy. Now, I was going through some of the service receipts earlier. I think it's had recent pads and discs, but we'll go through that when we get in the car. We've got the service history on the passenger seat. Okay, so let's work our way into the vehicle. So you've got keyless entry, memory seats. I think I've mentioned this earlier. Electric windows, mirrors, heated, folding. They're not auto folding, but you can get a kit for that. Okay. Now let's start the car up. So 2 keys, foot on the brake, and she fires into life. So there's the mileage set, 37,498 miles. So really, I mean, that beautiful mileage, beautiful mileage. Now let's have a look. So you've got automatic wipers, lights. They're the LED lights, being the facelifted car. Okay. Now I just want to share the service history with you. So the gentleman had his own sort of garage that he used. He didn't use a Mazda dealer, but it's a VAT registered garage, and I've got all the invoices here. They're a very reputable company, Ox in Flames Limited. Last service £701. That's when it had discs and pads. So it's had discs and pads 5,000 miles ago, front discs and pads. So that's something you've got nothing to worry about for quite a while, depending on obviously the mileage you do. Service there in 21, 323. Service in 2020, 26th of May 2020. Yep. November 2019, had a tyre. July 2019, another service here. Now all this I'll get added to the Mazda digital service record, but these will be kept as well in the file. And the first service there in 2018. So you can see a very well looked after car, very good spec. I say it's got a couple of little parking bins in it, but we will tend to over the course of the next couple of days. So you've got your Bluetooth. This here, I mean, you've got this is basically the software that you'd see on a 2019 up to 2020 CX-5. This is why I believe these are such good value for money. You've got your reverse camera, yeah, front and rear sensors, and you've got the little logo there, so it will tell you, you know, where the sort of danger's coming from. That scrolling isn't the sat nav unit or the multimedia unit. That's just my phone. It's not I don't know, it can't keep up with the resolution. Now you've got climate control here, heated seats, 3-stage. It's dual zone, and you've got a proper automatic gearbox. And I'll explain what I mean by that. It's got a torque converter, so it's smooth, it's seamless, it doesn't roll back on hills. I'm not really keen on the ones that aren't. I find them a little bit, they feel a bit hesitant, don't really know what they're doing at times, but I suppose you get used to it. But I've always been used to seamless, smooth, wafty gear changes, but this is seamless and smooth. I wouldn't say it's wafty because it's quick changing and it's 6-speed, and you can drive it manually should you need to do so. Okay, so up here, what have we got? Applications. Now you can even upgrade this to have Apple CarPlay, so you'll get a couple of extra lines here. That'll bring it right up to 2023, because obviously you can use the apps from your smartphone that are always constantly being updated. You've got a DAB radio, which I think is great. Something there for everyone, I'm sure. I think it'd be hard pushed not to say there's something on there that you're not interested in. If you're a sports fan, you like listening to the football, etc., you can listen to it on TalkSport in clarity, digital clarity. The sat nav is the one that's built into the car, is very good. It runs off an SD card that lives in here. We'll do any software updates, etc., yeah, on this vehicle as a part of its vehicle prep. Because this car hasn't been serviced at Mazda, it probably hasn't had the latest software update, so we shall do that. That's probably why the sat nav is a little bit slow. So whilst we're waiting on that, so you've got your hands-free, your trip computer, speed limiter and cruise control. Yeah, all lovely. Original manuals. You can turn off your passenger airbag there. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Car is very, very nice, a very honest car. Okay, and they're the ones we like. We like the ones that we get in part exchange, people that have, you know, serviced them nicely, etc. When you buy them, sort of outsource them around the country, never quite as nice. So, a few things. So we're a Mazda dealer, so it'll come with a 12-month Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty. Okay. By the way, you notice the sat nav hasn't sort of loaded. That just needs a software update, which we'll do. I've seen this on cars where people don't have them updated. and it will sort of, it's a bit like a computer, I suppose. Well, it is a computer. Okay, so back to, we're a Mazda dealer. It'll come with a 12-month Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty. So that's the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty. It also comes with roadside assistance, and it's comprehensive roadside assistance. So it will pick you up from home, okay? It will cover you in Europe. It's not one of these sort of bare bones ones that, you know, you've got to sort of upgrade for it to be any good. So you've got that, and you've got MOT insurance as a part of that as well. Now, these are things that you won't get in a independent used car place. I really do think that they are extremely valuable, you know, because with cars, you know, they're complicated things these days, and it's always great to have that backup, okay? Especially with warranties, it's nice to get, you know, sort of a manufacturer backed warranty. I just think they're a lot, they're worth so much more than the others, and I'm not meaning to knock them, of course, but I just, in my experience. Now, part exchange is extremely welcome, no matter what you have. If you have a look at our used car offering, you shall see that we have, what did I advertise this morning? A Skoda Kodiaq, so if you're in the market for one of them, we have a lovely one of them. An automatic 7-seater. I've also got a Nissan Qashqai. So what I'm basically saying is you'll get the best deal with a part exchange if we want your part exchange, but please do punch in your reg number and all those things that you're heavily encouraged to do, and come and see us, or, you know, get in touch with us and say we want your part exchange. We have great finance facilities, delivery facilities, video walk round facilities, all the, you know, dealer facilities, extended warranties, etc., etc. And we are here to help. So should you require any info, anything at all, no matter how trivial, on this vehicle or any of our vehicles, and it should it be out of hours, for example, send us an email. We do respond out of hours, or even pick up the phone if that's your thing. Pick up the phone, leave a voicemail. We get emailed, and we do pick them up. Okay, so if you've dealt with us before, thanks for considering us again. If not, and you want to get an idea of what sort of people we are to do business with, please do check out our reviews, especially our Google reviews. And we're really proud. We've got a 4.8 Google rating, which is pretty much unheard of for a car dealership. So I want to thank you for watching the video. I've enjoyed doing it, and I hope you have enjoyed watching it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.